What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Multiversus video. Ever since this game has dropped, people have been scrambling, trying to find the top tier characters, trying to find the best characters to spam in 1v1s, trying to understand where their character fits on a tier list. And let me tell you, I have been playing 1v1s like no tomorrow. It's the only game mode I play. I'm not a really big 2v2 fan. I love 1v1s, and I think I've played enough 1v1s to make an accurate, definitive tier list for the first patch of Multiversus. That being said, this video will not be covering 2v2 strategies. I will not be going over that because I don't play 2v2 too much. If you guys want to see another tier list for 2v2s, please let me know in the comment section below. Before we get into things, my name is Big Flounder. I make fighting game content and I stream every single night on my YouTube and my Twitch channel, and I would love to see you there. And with that being said, let's get into the bottom tier of the Multiversus 1v1 tier list. Starting things off with our bottom category, please buff LOL. These are characters who have very obvious weaknesses and not the best strengths to make up for it. I have chosen Morty, Jake the Dog, and Velma for this list. Morty's at the top of please buff because I think that he's still decently solid. He still has a lot of good options, but he is a much more difficult character to get things done with than he was in the beta. They pretty much nerfed him since then, and his grenades aren't as good, but he's still okay. If you are a good Morty player, you can still play very solidly. The only issue is that Morty is a little bit weaker than he used to be, and I have seen a lot of good Morty players saying that he is a lot worse than he is. So for now, I'm going to have him in please buff, but that might change to low tier to mid tier depending on what we see in the future. He's a harder character, so he might take some more time to get used to. Now we have Jake the Dog. Jake the Dog really has nothing. His offense is pretty lackluster. His best tool is his forward aerial, because now that there's no attack decay, you can really just spam that tool. The only issue is that it's really hard to get combos with Jake. It's really hard to get close to somebody on Jake, and when you do, it feels like you don't have any buttons to get them off of you. Jake kind of feels like a bit of a sponge right now, and I think that Jake could definitely use some love in the future. Now, this is the character that everybody knows is kind of atrocious right now. Velma is going through some issues. This character has had nothing but problems ever since the new game has released, and most Velma players are pretty sad about how she's playing. Now, I will say, Velma is a very annoying character, so I'm personally not complaining that she's this bad, but even I'm going to say that she could definitely use some buffs. Nobody's playing this character right now. Now, moving on to our low tier, I only have one character in this spot because I feel like most characters in this game are actually in a pretty decent spot. A lot of characters can get their jobs done. However, there's one character who is pretty seemingly not the best, but I don't think is like begging for buffs yet, and that character is Stripe. Stripe does a lot of damage still. Stripe's chainsaw is really good. The gunshots are really good. The only issue is that Stripe is pretty heavily nerfed. His combos are still great. He still has a lot of just scary tools in general, but compared to the other characters on this list, Stripe cannot get kills done as well or as fast. His combos are a little bit harder to hit, and truth be told, Stripe did get nerfed a little bit from the beta, so without as much mobility, it's a little bit harder to play Stripe. That being said, I have gotten absolutely skilled on by some Stripe players, so we'll see in the future how this keeps molding. I think that Stripe will continue to be a little bit low tier and might get some buffs in the future, but there might be some new tech that comes out that changes all of that. But like I said, this is all day one stuff, so we don't really know. Moving on to our mid tier, these are characters who are actually pretty fair right now. I don't think they need buffs or nerfs. I feel like they're in a very solid spot for where the game is going. The first character on this list will be Finn the Human from Adventure Time. Finn is pretty heavily nerfed from the beta because he lost his gym, but with the lack of mobility, he still has a sword, disjointed attacks that can go very far, hit your opponent from ranges that they wouldn't expect, and Finn is still a very fast character. He's still got decent combos. He's still a very scary character. His up special, the backpack, still disgusting, still one of the scariest moves to fight against in the air, and Finn the Human has a absolute lot of tools to help him succeed in the mid tier. The loss of the gym definitely does hurt his kit, but I will say that I've played some Finn, and he still feels very solid with the speed of the game. If he still had that gym, I think that he would be the best character in the game regardless, so I think it was a good decision. Next up, we have Garnet. Garnet has some slower attacks, but at the same time, some very high damage, some very disgusting edge guarding, and some very disgusting gameplay. Garnet is a scary character to fight. Her jabs are horrifying, her big old gauntlets are horrifying, her projectile is horrifying, that stupid shit she does when she tackles you is horrifying, but I still think Garnet's a pretty fair character because, like I said, she's a little bit on the slower side and you can whiff punish her pretty easily. Now, we also have Taz in the mid tier. Taz used to be an absolute demon in the Multiversus beta, but they kind of nerfed him down a little bit. His tornado is a little bit less oppressive, and Taz is not as hard as it used to be to deal with. But Taz is still a very good character. Tornado is a great kill move. What's that little kerfuffle you get in with the other Looney Tunes member where there's a bunch of smoke and clouds and like beating up? Yeah, that shit's good at killing too. One of the best edge guard tools in the game. Taz also has that crazy up air sandwich bullshit where he just slaps you with bread. That move is really good. Taz has a lot of tools to continue being a dominant force in the game, but at the same time, I don't think that he has anything that makes him like way too broken or anything. I think that Taz is in a perfect spot. Next up, we have Superman. Superman is actually kind of a slower character in my opinion. If you start to understand Superman's timings and start to realize what the Superman player is doing, you can usually punish him for almost every tool he tries to go for. And characters like Superman are a little bit worse because there's a perk in the game that completely removes armor when you hit them for the first time. So if you're fighting a Superman, a Wonder Woman, a Jason, and you bring this perk that removes armor, it makes their game plan, which Superman's game plan is, let me use an armor attack to bait in something, it makes that a lot more difficult. But regardless, Superman still has a lot of great tools, he still has great combos, he still has those projectiles, the freeze, which is really good for anti-projectile movement, and not to mention he's a tank, so he has a lot of health, it's very hard to kill the guy. Next up, we have Rick. Rick is a very fun character, he is very good, he has some decent combos in this mode now, and his zoning is kind of hard to deal with now that there's less mobility. He has these gunshots that he just keeps throwing on the screen, the Meeseeks. He has these setups like the Rain Dog and the Giant buff. He has so many different tools to scare the opponent. The portal setups are disgusting. Rick is one of the hardest characters in the game, and well deserved. I mean, it makes sense. He's supposed to be the smartest person of all time. So playing Rick makes you feel like Rick. I really enjoy Rick, and when I've played some Rick outside of the beta and this full release of Multiverses, I will say that Rick feels a little bit better now that people can't just spam dash around. Your gunshots actually matter, your Meeseeks actually matter, and you can really use those things to whiff punish your opponent. Finally, to cap off the mid-tier, we have Gizmo. Gizmo is a pretty scary character in his own right. Gizmo has a lot of different stuff. He has that gunshot, he has the popcorn, or not gunshot, the arrow shot, and he can shoot popcorn with it to explode it. He's very quick, he's very nimble, he's very small to hit, and his up air is really scary. It kills at a very low percentage, and Gizmo really just is a scary character to fight against. A good Gizmo player feels like you're fighting an actual rat in the walls. It is one of the scariest gameplay elements I've ever seen in any game ever. Next, we have our high tier. These are characters that are really scary to go against, have a lot of disgusting gimmicks and cheese to them, or just have some really scary combo potential, but I don't believe they're top 5 just yet, and they're definitely not the ones begging for nerfs yet. These characters are just very solid, a little bit more solid than mid-tier, but I would say they're still around the same level, just a little bit elevated. And for this list, I have Tom, Arya, Batman, Bugs, Joker, LeBron, Martian, Shaggy, Steven, Rain Dog, and Jason. Big list. First off, we have Tom and Jerry. I was debating whether or not to put Tom and Jerry or S tier or high tier because at the end of the day, Tom and Jerry is a disgusting character. This character has some of the best zoning in the entire game, and once again, he's a very difficult character to play, just like Rick. So once you get his kit down, a good Tom and Jerry player feels impossible to fight, especially with that Jerry shit. It's the rocket and the tennis racket over and over. It is so difficult to go against these guys. Now we have Arya Stark. Arya Stark still has some of the best combo potential in the entire game. That knife throw is just absolutely incredible for really both offense and defense. You can use knife throw to interrupt someone's combo, which is just scary. One of Arya's biggest strengths is her vertical movement and her vertical kills. If you dash twice in the air against Arya Stark and you've lost both your dashes, you're dead. There's no other way around it. You will die every single time. Arya is a scary, horrifying character. Once again, a hard character. If you learn how to play Arya, you will just destroy everybody. Next up, we have Batman. Batman is a really decent character. With the Batarang and the Bat Bombs, you are doing so much damage over time. And if you equip the That's Flammable Doc perk, it just lights them on fire every 5 seconds. You have those Galva Knuckles now, where you have electricity on your hands. You have all this insane stuff in his kit. Really, the scariest part about Batman is that Batarang. The Batarang is such a despicable tool because he gets it often. He gets it very often, and there's a lot of weird tech you can do with it. Like there's like it'll follow you around in a circle and just make your opponent way more scared of going near you. Batman has a lot of interesting tools, very good vertical kill power, and at the end of the day, Batman is just dope as hell, so he's got to be in the high tier. Except we have Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny is just as scary as he was in the beta. This character has some disgusting, horrifying gameplay. He has this stupid move where he goes underground, he digs a hole and just sits down there. How are you supposed to hit this man when he's down there? It is ridiculous. Then you add in all the vault, he throws a safe down, has a rocket coming towards you, armor break on his jab. This character is disgusting. And I play Jason mostly. So having an armor break on the jab makes me hate this matchup. I hate Bugs Bunny. And it's another one of his reasons that he's such a good character. His air combos are great. His kill is insane. His up air is one of the best kill moves in the entire game. That stupid baseball bat. Bugs Bunny is gross. Joker is a new addition to this game and a very, very good one. Joker is pretty insane. I didn't know if Joker was going to be that good until I found out you actually could aim his cards. The second I found out you could aim Joker's cards and hit people off stage with them, bro, this character became nuts, because his cards are really good if you hit the opponent with them. Not only that, but Joker has some of the best vertical kill pressure in the game. His up air, his down, his up smash, his up special, it's all really good for killing people. And like I said, if they're horizontal, you have those cards. So Joker's kill pressure is insane, and he has some of the coolest moves in the entire game. So Joker's definitely high tier. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. LeBron James is a very good character. LeBron James, if you know how to use the basketball and like throw them exactly where they need to be, if you can manage your basketball, if you have ball management, LeBron is horrifying, because you can just keep on throwing your basketballs down, 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 and he has like this stupid infinite basketball combo that you can sometimes pull off. It's a lot harder than someone like Iron Giant's infinite, but LeBron has some disgusting stuff. They nerfed his dunk a little bit, which is very sad, but at the same time, his other neutral tools feel very scary still, so LeBron is definitely a strong character. Now, hey, this guy's hidden OP. I don't care what anybody says. Marvin the Martian blows my socks off, bro. This character brings out a UFO, shoots 13 rockets at you. He's shooting you like from far range. He has zoning. He has really good combos. He has really scary tools. He has all this crazy stuff. He has a reflect in his kit. If you have projectiles, Marvin is hidden OP, bro. Once more people pick up Marvin the Martian, people are going to realize who the true top tiers are. I'm really scared. I only have him in high tier right now because I haven't seen too many insane Marvin players, but I fought a couple who just destroyed me. And this character is definitely belonging in high tier, maybe even better. Next up, we have Shaggy. Shaggy is just a really good character in general. He has some of the best neutral tools in the game. His side special, his kick, so annoying to deal with. His up special, the Shoryuken, so annoying to deal with. And when he goes Super Saiyan, it's 10 times worse. You get weakened, you get hurt, so much damage he's done to you. He has a sandwich, he has a projectile. Shaggy is just always going to be a very solid character overall because he has such simple and solid moves that anybody can pick him up and do well. Steven Universe is one of the strangest characters in this game. People thought he was kind of bad, and then they realized that everyone who plays Steven like knows this character is really good but doesn't want to let anybody know. He has one of the most disgusting down airs in the entire game. Steven Universe's spike, holy moly, that thing obliterates me. If you can get shield placement down in Steven Universe and understand where to place your shields, understand where to place your watermelon Steven, understand how his kit works, Steven Universe can mess up a lot of different characters. And I have fought some really good Steven Universe characters or players who have just showed me the ropes. These guys are really scary to fight. Now we have Rain Dog. Rain Dog is honestly a lot scarier than I thought they'd be. Rain Dog has a really good jab combo, really good zoning, really good setups. You have that giant crystal you can throw in the air for what's it called? When they're on the edge and you're killing them. Well, my mind farting right now, but you know what I'm talking about. When they're on the ledge and you gotta kill them. Edge guarding. He's very good at edge guarding. He has some of the best horizontal kill pressure because of those projectiles and because of his setups. And, well, like I said, Rain Dog's just a scary character in general. He has that laser that's very good at breaking or healing your, not only healing your teammates, but also damaging your enemies just for free. And Rain Dog zoning is just very scary. So Rain Dog is definitely high tier. His actual attacks are a lot better than people give him credit for. And finally, we have my personal main, the character that I put a lot of time into, Jason Voorhees. Jason Voorhees is an absolute animal in this game. The fact that you can get that gray health armor, super armor, walk around, go through things, and all they can do is armor break you, and you can just look out for those, bait them out, and punish them. Really scary. Jason's side special is one of the best moves in the entire game. He is way too mobile for his size, and it is so much fun to play. I have him at the bottom of high tier, though, because as a heavier character and as a slower character, if you don't know exactly how to whiff punish and exactly how to use these slow moves in every move, if you waste one move, you're probably going to lose the round. So He's in high tier, maybe mid tier. We'll see how the meta plays out, but Jason is still a very solid character. And finally, we have arrived to the top 5 in Multiverses, the personal characters that I think will be destroying the meta until we get any kinds of buffs or nerfs to them. Wonder Woman, Iron Giant, Banana Guard, Harley Quinn, and Black Adam. Everybody knows about Wonder Woman. I don't even have to say anything, bro. Everybody knows about Wonder Woman. The Wonder Woman Evo Pro won goddamn Evo with Wonder Woman. Started working at Multiverses and made her the most broken character in the game. I see you, buddy. I see what we all see what you're doing. That's why this character's broken. I don't know why she has infinite lasso. I don't know why she has armor break on her forward air. I don't know why she has infinite armor. This character is gross and I hate her. She is one of the scariest characters in the game. There isn't a single person that disagrees that she's top 1. She needs nerfed immediately. Speaking of things that need nerfed, you're probably surprised. Why the hell is Iron Giant in top tier? Iron Giant has an infinite combo. He has an infinite combo that gets banned from tournaments. All you do is jab, 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 jump and hit neutral air. You hit them twice with your leg and then fast fall, and then you just keep spamming that. You just keep spamming that. It's infinite. It's legitimately infinite. And when you want to kill them, you just, instead of doing the jump, you just press neutral smash and kill them. It's so stupid. Iron Giant is a horrifying character. And if that wasn't enough, he also has that shield ability that mid-combo you're getting hit, get off me, blows him away from you. And that move can kill at 0. That move can kill at 0% if you know what you're doing. If they bring you all the way to the top of the stage and you press the shield button and they're above you, they're gonna die. No matter what percent they're at. It's so stupid. Speaking of stupid, we have Banana Guard. Banana Guard just kills you for no reason. Banana Guard's side special absolutely obliterates every character in this game if he's on the ground, and that's not even when he's doing his stupid workout shit. When he's worked out, you're dying like 35% to this move. This character has so much disgusting range, so much disgusting damage. Really, this character hits harder than Jason Voorhees. Banana Guard, they cooked on this guy. He is disgusting. And Harley Quinn is the sweats character. I mean, Harley Quinn is going to always be really good because of how many tools she has. She can light you on fire. She has Bat Bomb. Bat Bomb is an absolutely ridiculous tool. And Harley Quinn, truth be told, is just one of the scariest characters if you want to do combos. If you are a combo person, you want to play Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn can break armor with Bat Bomb. Harley Quinn can do so many different things with her tools. That little jack-in-the-box with balloon she throws up is so good for edge guarding. It's so good for keeping your opponent checked in neutral. Harley Quinn can do whatever the hell she wants, can combo you however the hell she wants, and get away with it. This character is really good. And finally, a surprising pick, something that even surprised me, is Black Adam. They buffed the hell out of this guy. Black Adam has despicable combos now, because you can keep spamming his up smash Shazam move, and like I said, you can just keep spamming that. You can keep yoing Shazam on them. Your projectile now is infinite, like you don't have cooldowns on that. They kind of gave him the Wonder Woman lasso treatment. And Black Adam has really good mobility. His side special is great. He dashes and there's a little electric ball that comes at you. His up special where he floats around is really good. His combos are horrifying. And Black Adam actually has really decent kill pressure now. They made this character really scary to go against, especially if you're a heavy. If you're playing a heavy or any character that's like a little bit, that's like not an assassin or a zoner or a mage, you're getting comboed for like 3 minutes before you're able to do anything. This character's combos feel like a different fighting game. This is like a Mortal Kombat character inside of Multiverses. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, this is my final 1v1 tier list for Multiverses, the definitive 1v1 Multiverses tier list. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys agree or disagree with my placements, and please let me know why. I'd love to hear from the different players in this game. I want to know your guys' thoughts and feedback, and truth be told, I just really love to hear from you guys, so let me know. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please do me a huge favor, leave a like, subscribe, and comment. These things help boost my channel a whole lot. I'll be streaming every single night on my YouTube and Twitch, so go ahead and follow me there. It's in my description below. Also in the description is my Discord server where I will be posting updates. If I can't stream for some reason, I usually post it there instead of anywhere else. So please go ahead and join that up as well. With that being said, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.